You mentioned the word hot shot, and I was going to ask you about this. Your nickname,
Oh,
of course, was Hot Shot Honig. And so I wanted to ask you how you got that nickname from one of your mob trials, right?
yeah. So I was the lawyer on one of the trials of John Gotti Jr. This was the fourth and final one. There's a longer story to it. In fact, it would overlap with Florida a bit because he had been charged. We
Right.
didn't want the case, right? It was charged three times before I had anything to do with it. Florida charges him. It gets sent back to us. I end up trying the case, and the Gotti family, there's always interesting dynamics in the courtroom. You know it. Sometimes you end up sort of cordial, friendly with the defendant, the defense lawyer. But at these mob cases, and I'm sure a lot of, other cases, the family's there. So at the Gotti case, they were stacking the courtroom with family members and sycophants and, hangers on. And the Gotti family started hissing at me. And to the media, they would call me Hot Shot Honig. Now, let me just say, this was entirely intended as an insult. But it's also like one of the nicest things anyone's ever. I mean, my friends from growing up call me way worse than that on a daily basis.
It's great.
So I embrace that put down by all means.